Mike Hughes here, reporting for Dive News Network. I'm here at Sam's Tours Palau, and I'm speaking to a gentleman by the name of Sam.
Yep. Sam, I am.
Would you know something about these tours, Sam?
Absolutely. Well, I'm the founder of Sam's Tours. About almost 25 years ago.
That's when you found the island?
Well, no, that was several hundred years ago. But
okay.
Anyway, but I moved to Palau. My stepfather's the High Chief there in Palau. My mother had married him before he became the High Chief.
It's good to be king.
Yeah, for sure. And it's great to be, I don't know, kind of like the Prince of Palau, really.
I should get down and a little lower when we do this video.
But anyway, I came out to Palau back in 1982 to work for my stepfather, the High Chief Ibadul, and he gave me a boat, and I started up a small tour company. And now we have over 80 staff and a live aboard the Palau Siren, a dozen boats, and things are going very well.
Just booming on these teeny little islands.
You know, it's not bad for starting out with, you know, one boat and a big dream.
And then how many islands are you touring around now and diving around?
Well, in Palau we have about 350 islands, but you know, I mean,
there's some special spots.
Yeah, we have our special spots, especially the dive sites. You know, the dive sites in Palau are on the fringing reefs, and you know, they drop off. Some of the reefs drop off pretty dramatically, especially around the Gimelis Islands and Oolong Island, and those particular areas where a majority of the dive sites are. And we have big drop off, new drop off, Blue Corner, which is one of our major signature dive sites. You can dive Blue Corner, and if you don't see a shark, I'd give you your money back.
So definitely they're going to see a shark. And don't drop your camera, whatever.
Yeah, for sure. You know, down to the abyss.
Now, is there something about certain times of the year you dive certain areas, or?
No, not really. I mean, you know, we're open 365 days a year.
Okay,
so,
whether it's sunny or sunny.
Yeah. I mean, it does rain once in a while, I admit it, you know, but majority of the time the weather's pretty nice.
And then some of the things we see on the wall here is, well, the
Napoleon wrasse.
Napoleon wrasse, oui. And there are jellyfish.
Jellyfish lake.
Non-stinging jellyfish.
Yeah, non-stinging. And eagle rays. The Napoleon wrasse and the eagle rays and the sharks, you know, you'll see those. Even the schooling Moorish idols.
Okay.
You can see all of those out at Blue Corner. And we have the traditional abai. So there's a lot of culture in Palau as well. The Palauan people are very culture oriented and
mantas as well.
Yeah, we do have manta rays. German Channel is one of our popular dive sites for seeing manta rays all the time there.
What's your favorite dive site?
My favorite is Oolong Channel.
Okay.
I like Oolong Channel because it's just, there's always something going on there, and it's a elongated natural forming channel on the barrier reef that goes inside. It ends up turning it into a shallow area towards the end of the dive, but in the beginning of the dive, out on the mouth, especially if it's around June, July, even like April, May, June, July period, that's the spawning season for the grouper.
Perfect.
So you have the coral trouts and the largemouth grouper are all there, you know,
ready to
in
feed.
Congregation. Yeah, and they're feeding. Sharks are abundant there. You hook in at the mouth of Oolong Channel, and just it blows your mind. I mean, just how much is going on just at the mouth. Then you unhook and drift into the channel and just see all these beautiful coral formations, from soft corals to lettuce coral to just an abundant array of corals and fish. We got this one area that you drift by, and there's like all this, I don't know if it's called cabbage coral or lettuce coral or something like that, but inside are all these squirrel fish, these bright red squirrel fish, and they're all like, it's almost like they're condominiums, you know, they're all hanging out in their spot there, and it's just, and it's huge. I mean, you know, you see that for the next several minutes just drifting by.
Wow. When they go there, about how long do they usually stay, or you recommend staying?
Usually about a week is pretty good.
Okay.
You know, we do have the Europeans that tend to stay a little longer, like a couple
Well, yeah,
of
they have
weeks.
more vacation.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
we
for
do.
sure, they do. I'd love to work in Germany and be able to take, they take like a month off from work every year.
A month in Palau, that would be perfect.
Yeah, it would.
I'd see almost, well, I wouldn't even see all the dive sites even then.
Yeah, and you could kayak, you could do some land tours and go up to the Big Island, which is the second largest island in Micronesia, called Babelgab.
Okay.
The first largest island is Guam. And
there, yeah.
and then you can see all the culture and stuff that's going on up there. There's abais galore, the traditional men's meeting houses.
Oh, yes.
There's the monoliths, which are the stone monoliths of these faces and these platforms for this once, huge abai that's over a couple thousand years old, they say.
Wow.
Yeah.
Goes back in time.
Yeah, it does. I mean, they're dating, the Palauan history, back several thousand years. All part of the Austronesian migration out of Asia or Taiwan.
Right.
Pretty cool.
And they've been hiding this diving from us for all this time.
Yeah. When I came to Palau, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Here I am. I'm 20 years old. I graduated from high school. I was born and raised in Olympia, Washington. My mother meets this Palauan guy, marries him. He becomes the high chief, and the next thing I know, I'm on my way to Palau to go and work for him.
You're living a Disneyland life.
It's been going great. I had no idea that what I was going to end up doing in Palau. I mean, the first thing I did was work in his restaurant for $1 an hour.
There you go.
I was making $8 a day. Yippee! I was excited about that, but not really. But he gave me a boat, and I started taking tourists out, and that, and I loved that. When the first time I jumped in the water in Palau, it just blew my mind. I could not believe the corals, the fish, the visibility. The sharks, the manta rays, the stingrays, the eagle rays. It's just, it's just so much there. I mean, I go offshore fishing and I can see sperm whales and dolphins and pilot whales, and there's just so much there. It's like where everything just seems to come together there.
Well, I'm ready to go now.
Yeah, you should. Come on over.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time, Prince.
Thank you.